Hey everyone, I am Sepehr. I want to welcome you to this exciting journey we are starting together. You see, I've spent years studying human genetics, molecular biology, and software. Pretty diverse fields, right? But one thing ties them all together, and that's how powerful we are as individuals. After all, we are walking, talking, biological data machines. Yes. So, why this campaign? Well, here's the deal. I believe that understanding how our brains and bodies work on a deeper level helps us tap into some serious potential. It's about how our thoughts shape our behavior, how our environment influences our genes, and how we can rewire our brain for success. There is a lot to explore, so stay tuned. Now, the goal of this campaign, what is it? It's actually simple. I want to share with you what I've learned over the years about human potential, how to steer your mindset, sharpen your focus, and get past those barriers that are holding you back. And the fun part of it is that together we'll explore the science behind neuro-linguistic programming, epigenetics, and how you can actually use these tools to really take control of your life. In fact, I truly believe knowing the science behind it, it actually makes your actions more effective and more sticky, rather than just listening to slogans and not knowing, the reasons behind them. But here's where it gets really interesting. While your brain is this powerhouse, it can be a little quirky too. So let me go ahead and ask you a question here. Do you ever feel like you're standing on the edge of something extraordinary? Like, you can almost taste that dream business, that personal win, or that big life change? But something's just holding you back? Trust me, I've been there too. Now, I'm not here with a PhD in neuroscience or a stack of psychology degrees, so don't expect any lab coats over here. But as I mentioned earlier, I do have a background in human genetics, molecular biology, and a knack for software, and a passion for understanding how we are wired to win. So basically, I'm a science geek who's fascinated by, how our brains work and how we can actually use that knowledge to get results. So let's get to the heart of the matter. I truly believe that we are all like walking, talking data machines. Your brain, it's constantly processing, optimizing, and storing everything you do in life, like the most powerful piece of tech imaginable, but with way better hair. And that's the beauty of it. Your brain is working overtime, handling a million tasks at once. But here's where things get really interesting. While it is this high-powered machine, it has its quirks. It will lock in on random stuff like that 20-year-old song, but totally drop the ball on where you left your keys this morning. But here's the thing. We've got to tap into that powerhouse potential. The distractions, the doubts, the fear, they're all just noise. And guess what? They can be tuned out. Yeah. So, I'm here to help you cut through the noise and focus on what really matters. Together, we'll dig into strategies that will actually help you cut through and finally reach those goals you've been sitting on God knows for how long. By the end of this journey, you're not going to just dream about success, you are going to live it. So, whether you're looking to level up personally, launch that long dream business of yours, or just get some structure back in your life, my friend, you are absolutely in the right place. We're going to dive deep into sharpening your focus, finding that inner strength, and making the most out of the tools you already have. And here's the best part of it. You already have everything you need. It's right there in that powerhouse brain of yours. You just haven't fully tapped into it. That's it. Why? Because your brain is this monstrous machine, always processing, always learning. In fact, it's what got you through high school, for God's sake. And yes, still remembers those embarrassing moments from prom night. And just like that, your brain is holding on to everything, good, bad, and even a few moments you'd probably rather forget. Think of it as a massive hard drive, constantly storing every win, every lesson, and every failure. But here's the catch. Like any powerful machine, it can get cluttered with junk data, the kind, what I'm talking about, right? I mean, those bad habits, like excuses that keep you stuck. For me, it was all about excuses. Yeah, I'm too busy, I don't have enough time, I need to focus more on work or family, yada, yada, yada. So one day I said, enough is enough, Bo. I hit that reset button on my life, I ditched all the excuses, and I took action. I took the plunge. Next thing you know, I registered for college classes, learned new skills, and boom, everything started to shift. Everything. And that's when everything changed. The moment I cleared out the clutter and stopped letting those old habits and excuses weigh me down, it was just flipping a switch. Suddenly, by making that one decision, the path became clearer and momentum took over. It's amazing how quickly things start falling into place when you decide to give your brain the kind of data it needs. And that's what we are going to do here. Clearing out the mental clutter, ditching the junk, and giving your brain the information it needs to perform like the high-powered machine it is. And once you start, my friend, that momentum builds. And trust me, you become unstoppable. So here's the choice you've got. Let the mental clutter keep piling up, or start feeding your brain the good stuff that will actually help you make better decisions in life. It's not about erasing the past. Even those cringeworthy moments have values, but taking control of what comes next. That's what's important. Now, here's the coolest part. Neuroplasticity. Yeah, it's a fancy word, I know. But it means your brain always learns and adapts, no matter how old you are. You can change it, you can rewire it, you can make it work better, like upgrading your phone's operating system, but without those pesky bugs. Now, every time you learn something new, you build a habit or crush a goal, you are literally rewiring your brain and upgrading it to, handle bigger and much larger challenges. You don't need to be a scientist to do it. All you need is just the right approach. In my next video, we are going to explore something huge, NLP or Neuro-Linguistic Programming, and the concentration of power. We'll talk about how to gather all that, data your brain's been holding on to, clear out the distractions, and laser focus your energy, your might on what truly matters. And when you do that, your brain's like, all right, buddy, let's do it. And suddenly you are unstoppable. I know what's like to have that fire inside but not know where to begin. But here's the truth. You already have everything you need. You've just got to tap into it. So, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, like and share, and let's dig into that powerhouse brain of yours. Together, we'll turn all that potential into real tangible results. And hey, if nothing else, you'll finally know why you still remember those old song lyrics from 20 years ago. I can't wait to get started with you all. See you in the next video.